We have made it to week 10 of high school football. Magic 95-9 takes us back to Sycamore, where the Mohawk Warriors are set to host the Wynford Royals. Now, this is the final week of the regular season. Next week, it is playoff time. And we've got a couple of teams that are essentially fighting for a playoff spot. Now, the overwhelming likelihood is that the winning team in this matchup gets in, but the losing team might not. Just depends on how things shake out throughout the regions throughout the night. We'll be watching for all that this evening. And of course, we're going to have a full breakdown of all the playoff scenarios that you care about after the game on our Nathan Heisman State Farm scoreboard show. Now, as for the game, Mohawk head coach Eric Daniel has long respected Wynford's potency on offense. Last year, they were led by the N10's passing leader, Dustin Brady. This year, they've got Kobe Allen.
They throw the ball really well. They graduated that Brady kid from last year, and he was a great player, but they replaced him with a really good quarterback as well. He's got great touch on the ball. He's athletic enough to kind of extend plays. He doesn't run it so much as he throws it, and they don't ask him to do anything he can't. So he does a good job extending plays and getting the ball downfield to that Filater kid. And that number 7, his name escapes me. So they've got a lot of athletes that can hurt you. And they run the ball well. They're pretty balanced. I think they're 60-40 pass run. So they're looking to throw the ball, but they will establish the run as well, and they'll keep pounding it if they have success. So our job is to get them off schedule and put them in more obvious passing downs if we can.
Well, just for the record, number 7, Owen Whitmire, did get a 79-yard touchdown reception last week against Cary from his quarterback, Kobe Allen, who continues to lead the N10 in touchdown passes. Now, as for Wynford's head coach, Gabe Helbert, he knows that his players have to be on high alert for number 24, Mohawk's junior star, Zayden Fry, who does a number of things on defense and special teams, but on offense has 7 rushing touchdowns and 7 receiving touchdowns.
You know, one thing is they do a great job getting their playmaker the football. The 24 is an excellent football player. You know, he does a great job in the pass game, great job in the rush game. They do a really nice job of being balanced. They have the ability to throw the football very effectively as well as run it. Defensively, they're very aggressive. They get to the football. They take pride in being physical and getting to the football. They've done that for a long time at Mohawk. You know, our kids are going to have to be very disciplined with their rules and the way that we block. They have to sustain blocks. You know, especially with some of their guys being a little bit smaller, they're certainly gap penetrators, which you know, we have to get out of our stance and be ready to play football. You know, when the ball is snapped. So a little different, you know, as far as Cary to Mohawk, similar scheme defensively, but from a physical or just a physical size standpoint, where Cary's going to be a little bit more on the line of scrimmage. Mohawk does a great job getting penetration.
Our kids know what's in front of them. They know if we win, we're in for sure. We'd like to remove all doubt. We haven't have a chance of hosting if we win, so that's a huge, you know, incentive for our kids. And that's also, you know, a program thing that we tell our guys, like even in a down year you should go 500. I mean, that's, and you know, we didn't have the year we would like to have as a program. And if we could finish her off and finish 500 and then go into the playoffs and do some damage, I think that says a lot about our kids and handling a little adversity and all the stuff that's been thrown our way this year. So that's our goal. You know, that's kind of our singular thought right now is get back to 500, get a good seed in the playoffs, and let's go. So I feel like we've got our best football in front of us, and our kids feel that way too. So hopefully we can put her together Friday night.
You know, number one, it allows us to finish our regular season 5-5 if we're fortunate enough to, you know, to walk off Mohawk's field with the win. And then it kind of gives you some momentum heading into week 11. So, you know, there's still a lot to play for. You know, week 10, we have 17 seniors that are pushing. You know, that window of opportunity to play the game of football is closing on them, and that in itself should be motivating. Should allow our kids to play with a certain level of excitement and enthusiasm. And the same holds true for Mohawk. You know, it's two very similar teams that are in a very similar spot. So, you know, at the end of the day, we just have to go out and play extremely hard.
Well, these two teams do appear to be evenly matched in a number of ways. We do know that Wynford beat Upper Sandusky and Mohawk did not, but Mohawk beat Seneca East and Wynford did not. Both teams beat Buckeye Central and Bucyrus. Both lost to Cary and Colonel Crawford. So anything can happen in this matchup tonight. We're looking forward to bringing it to you. Our Camo Apparel kickoff show starts around 6:30. Game time at 7. Wynford at Mohawk is our Matthew Chevrolet game of the week. So looking forward to you joining us for all the live play-by-play, which we'll have for you on Magic 95.9, magic959.iheart.com, and the free iHeart Radio app.